Oh, hi, I'm Daniel Long. I'm the co-founder and CEO of PQA Labs. We are a Hong Kong-based fintech company that focuses on post-quantum blockchain technology, as well as stablecoin solutions. So today I'm very happy to be here at PQBD in Phuket, and I look forward to share more with you. Stablecoins actually, if you look at traditional banking, a few of their biggest challenges or drawbacks are number one, the cost. When people make cross-border payments, if they go through the current SWIFT system, it actually costs a lot of money, especially if you're dealing with emerging markets. So, if you look at within a developed markets like the United States or Europe, even Hong Kong, Singapore, it might not be that significant. But anytime when you make a cross-border payment, especially involving emerging markets, the cost can be significantly high. And in addition to that, one of the biggest challenge for traditional banking is the time that it takes, because currently all bank transfers cross-border involve the SWIFT system, which is a messaging system allowing the banks to kind of talk to each other, right? But when you make a cross-border payment, you are talking about different banks, whether it's a settlement bank or corresponding banks, that will have to each of them have to be in sync of the messages that deals with that particular transfer. And that actually takes a lot of time, usually 2, 3, 4 days, depends on where the transfer takes place. And stablecoin really takes care of all of that. Stablecoin is instant kind of transfer as well as settlement, and it costs fractional of a cent to do it. So from this standpoint, stablecoin is ultimately superior than your traditional banking and payment rail. Yeah, so right now, if you look at the stablecoin ecosystem, one big challenge is a very fragmented ecosystem. You have different chains. Each chain has different stablecoin, a different kind of digital asset, and they don't really talk to each other. So I think one of the things that we have to do better to make stablecoin easier is to build in that interoperability between the different type of stablecoins, chains, and assets. And you can do it in two ways, right? One of them is actually from a technological standpoint, where we can actually build the interconnections or the bridges between the chains, so that the digital asset on these different chains can actually work with each other and be kind of used against each other. This part actually takes a little bit more, in my opinion, because as we all know, if you look at the history of cryptocurrencies, some of the biggest hacks happened in these kind of cross-chain bridges. So to build a secured bridge mechanism to enhance the interoperability between the different digital assets is very desirable, yet in my opinion, will be difficult to achieve. The other way that we can do it is through more of a centralized applications, right? And I know right now many different places are building applications where they will take or aggregate and consolidate the different digital assets in one place, and then they will make sure the outcome, right, whether you're making a payment or transfer, to be done in the most optimal way. And this kind of application can be done in a what I call digital asset agnostic or stablecoin agnostic manner to do it. And this, I feel that there's actually a lot of opportunity to build. Even in today at this PQBD event, I was able to talk to a few companies that are actually working on this kind of solutions, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, I think obviously the most straightforward and diplomatic answer will be you want to strike the right balance. But I think just like any new technologies, right, innovation always goes first. But innovation without regulations or any kind of a leash to hold it back, a lot of time results in troubles. And we actually have seen that in the early days of crypto, where there were a lot of scams, there were a lot of hacks, There were a lot of rug pulls. So while innovations are great, without the regulation to make sure that everything functions well, it's not enough. However, regulation sometimes can be too tight in a way that it oppresses innovations, right? Because there could be very good ideas for a particular applications or usages of certain digital assets, but it doesn't. The regulation wouldn't allow it in the names of investor protections or consumer protections, right? And we actually see that in quite a few places in the world right now. So I think the most important thing is to, again, strike the right balance where the regulation actually encourages innovation. And I think on the stablecoin side, that has happened in recent months, right? From Europe to US to Singapore to Hong Kong, it actually becomes quite clear that the regulation clarity actually drives now more innovation, right, to the growth of crypto and stablecoins, which I'm very excited.